Hi, everybody. You guys are probably, will you stop procrastinating and do stuff you have to do instead of doing these lives? No, I don't want to. I want to do my lives. Anyway, welcome back to this new channel called Marcy Talks About It. Just about everything. Anywho, we left off on some deep stuff. But if you happen across for the first time, or if you'll happen across at some point, and share, by the way, I forgot to say share. Because I'm going to go deep and real with the extra real. Telling you. That meant I'm telling you. I said, telling you. I'm going to go real with the deep real, with the real deep. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys this little very, I gave you kind of the lead in topics. Can you love more than one person? Chemistry, unexpected chemistry, affairs, adultery, love children, love babies, hot mess, family relationships that we're not talking about the ones that's real close. We're not talking about that group. Whether it's siblings or whoever it is, okay? We're talking about the halfway hot messers. And some of it might go back and forth. And of course, we love each other and stuff, but some of it was a hot mess. So I'm going to share a little story with you guys. And for all intents and purposes, I'm not sure if this gentleman is still alive, but I must share. And believe it or not, I have more than one story like this to share. And I honestly believe it's because I have so much love in me that I didn't receive. It just built up from infancy on. Look at my intro video or read the description of this channel and understand that I was orphaned and then I was kept by somebody who was cruel to me and beat me and all of that and didn't show me any love, didn't kiss, hug me or anything like that. And so maybe just all that love built up. And that's not an excuse from a spiritual perspective, just around loving people. But it can make a young person not only a human being crave and look for that love, but if you're a loving person like I am, that's part of my personality, my DNA, it can have you build that love up to where your heart just expands. So you just got a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love to share. So welcome back. Welcome to this channel. It's a new channel about Marcy talking about it, just about everything. And so hit the notification bell because the videos are not scheduled, even though I've been doing them back to back today because I've been procrastinating on something I do not feel like being bothered with, even though it's towards the end of the year. Got to take care of that business so it'll take care of me. So you got to take care of your business so it'll take care of you. I don't feel like taking care of no business today. I'm just going to be real honest. But I did take care of something extremely important. And as long as you can take care of one very important thing or something, one of your tasks, I was told by a therapist a long time ago, give yourself a pat on the back. So I did take care of one important thing. And there's that pat on the back. So any Hoosiers, I'm going to share this little love story with you guys. And it is a mixture now. Remember I said the balance, the yin and yang? We've got spirituality and we've got wrongality. Okay? So I'm not trying to be hypocritical. I'm being realistic. I'm talking about reality. I'm talking about flaws. I'm talking about sin. I'm talking about feelings. I'm talking about being human. Okay? Long ago, on a cold winter's night, like a story, right? I think it was cold where I was at. I don't mean to be chewing gum, but I had a funny taste in my mouth from, what did I eat? If anything. I can't remember, but whatever it was, it just made me want to chew some gum. So here I am. So anyway, because other than that, I know people don't like people speaking, especially in a public forum, and just a chewing gum. Please smack, popping bubbles, smacking like a cow. You know, that's ridiculous. But anywho, Marcy talks about it, just about anything. And this is the channel that I created with the help of YouTube. So I will try to behave myself and not smack like a cow. Okay. There was a man, and I was legal, but I was still a teenager. So you know what age that you need to be a legal teenager. I'm not trying to give super specifics. And nobody writing me and telling me they super specific, so why should I give mine? But we're gonna get real close. Um, I was at work, single, away from home. Well, I didn't have a home, technically, so just away. I wanted to see the world and I left to go see it. So I was way somewhere else from where I was born. How about that? So I was at work around people I didn't know, but we got to know each other and we were like our own little family. And while I was at work, this beautiful, handsome, I don't know, but I said beautiful for a reason because of his personality, his spirit. This absolutely gorgeous human male came to our office one day, and we were all women that worked in that office, and several quite attractive. I wasn't the only one that looked halfway decent. But for some reason, I was minding my own business. See how you be minding your own business, then boom, here comes somebody. And I looked up and looked in the direction of the door. And he was just standing there looking. So, of course, eyes locked, that whole thing. Again, I was young and single. And this was a married man. I didn't know that at the moment. Yeah, we never know. But anyway, sometimes we do. But I didn't. I was young. And I looked and I thought, oh my gosh. Am I alive or dead or what happened? Long story short, he was kind of shy. I'm not. Never have been, period. Can't you tell? So I looked and I thought, oh, and then other, you know how women, other, great, looking at you, yeah, we already know. So I thought, and I was not otherwise, even though there was like guys on me like white on rice, but it was too many of them. So I thought, well, I'm not the type. So I'll just be I was a guy's gal. So I thought I'd be a bunch of people's buddy and pals, friends and all that. We used to go out partying together, whatever. But at the time, I wasn't anyone's girlfriend. I wasn't looking for that marriage. I was just young, just doing what older teenagers do. And then I looked at this person and it was like, you say the eyes are the windows to the soul. You can see right through a person. It was like it's like his eyeballs could not only see right through me, it's like his eyeballs came into my eyeballs and went down straight to my heart. And I was like, and I don't know, whether maybe a short span of time, because I didn't know his status. I knew he worked in the area. He was older than me. I didn't know where he was from and all that good stuff. I knew it was there. And I knew he was absolutely gorgeous. But I didn't go chasing and hunting and looking and I was raised better than that. I was. I really was. Women don't look for I don't need to chase no man down. Be manless. They are the ones who're supposed to look. That's how I was raised, and that's how I still feel. I'm chasing on man, you better get somewhere and sit down, get on my face. So he was shy, but I would see him, here and yonder in the work area. And he would kind of look and, look away. And I was like, oh, he's kind of shy. And I got on by my business, working and stuff. And I think somebody was trying to play matchmaker or some junk between people that work with him, for sure, towards me. Not so much as the people that work with me, the women, but the males that work with him were trying to play matchmaker. And it worked. And at some point, yeah, number exchange or just like a meetup or something. Might have been a number exchange or something, but whatever it was, started, chatting and getting to know and all of that. And what I came to find is that he was very sad. I thought a lot of it was shy. He was a little bit shy, but when I was talking to him, he talked and laughed and goofy and stuff. But he wasn't like loud and boisterous and all that like I am. But how you say where you're from and the whole meet boy meet girl or teenager meet grown man. And I got to I got to find out where I was from, blah blah blah, vice versa, and that I was just young, single, and free. And I found out that he was really, really sad because he had missed his children. I was like, well, where are they? With their mother. I was like, oh. I started like reaching for my purse. He was like, oh, wait. And I'm thinking to myself, here it comes. And seemingly, apparently, she had chosen, she didn't like the area. This was away from where they were from, where she was from. She wanted to return. She wanted them to relocate back to where they were from. She did not like it there. And she left. And she had been gone for about 9 months. Wonder what was going on during that 9 months, but I'm just saying I can't prove it. I'll never know. Anyway, they had a few children. So she just took the kids and boom, gone, left that man there. Now, did that mean he needed to just move on to somebody else while he was legally married and all that? No. But she wouldn't talk to him. He absolutely loved his children. He talked about them all the time, and I liked hearing about it. I thought it was cute. I thought they were sweet, and I thought I could see the love, the tinkle in his eyes when he talked about them, and I could also see the sadness when he talked about them. And I thought, how sad! What a mess! And part of me was just like an older teenager. I was kind of like, anyway, what time? Skiing time for the club. And the other part of me, that hard part of me, felt bad because he's a nice guy, a little shy. I could see the sadness and, then when he talked, he missed the kids and it didn't seem like he missed her too much. But the point of it is he didn't drag her down or he wasn't rude or disrespectful about her or their marriage or anything. He didn't say, oh, it was awful anyway. I can't wait to. No, I said, what, you mean she just left? He's like, yeah. Like, well, how long she been gone? Like, 9 months, almost a year. Does she call? She won't talk or whatever. I was like, myself, Must have had a boyfriend back somewhere. Anyway, bottom line is he still was married with children. But, well, there is no but. That's it. He was unavailable. But, well, I hate to say but. He was unavailable. However, he was abandoned by his wife who took their children with her. She sure did and wouldn't communicate. And after speaking with many people, he was one of the nicest people on earth. There was never any domestic violence. Absolutely loved those children. Children absolutely love their dad. There's no reason for that lack of co-parenting during whatever adjustment period she needed to do whatever it was she was trying to do. Anywho, so he and I talked more, spent more time together. You guys get the rest of it, the story, and that part of it, getting to know. And I just fell in love with the person, with the heart, kind of in the empathy and the personality. It was just so loving and fun. And I loved him to no end. And it looked like she was never coming back. And then the ultimate scenario, I wasn't looking for it. I was looking for the next place to go party after work or go exercise or something. But the ultimate appearance that had nothing to do with me per se, because she was already gone, was that they weren't gonna stay together. And I guess he'd be paying child support, maybe visitation, that usual stuff. And I loved him. I don't know if he's alive today or not. I loved him so much. We loved each other so much. And I did feel convicted as a Christian. I did feel that, oh Lord. But what helped that situation a little, not as far as spirituality per se, but is that she wouldn't call. It just seemed like she'd never come back. And then she just, I guess, filed for divorce, and he'd end up paying child support, and then he'd be a free man. So I just loved him to no end. And then one day, so two things happened, and I'll close this one out. I just want to share a love story that was also an affair and all of that. See, I mentioned those titles. I said I was going to share. I missed the cycle. I was very regular. And I was like, oops. And I was protected like clockwork. But I think I missed a day. And you can't be doing that. Or two. You can't be doing that. At all. You don't need to be doing none of it. We all know right from wrong. Don't try. That's what happened. And I wasn't horribly like scared out of my mind. I mean, this one was long gone, XYZ, yada yada. But still, I wasn't ready. I was like, okay, I was on a baseball team and everything, away from home and stuff. I was young, I was on marriage and a baby carriage and all that kind of stuff. So I told one of my buddies, one of my best friends, one of my close friends, single friends, girl, what had happened, and she was like, "Ooh, child, you don't need all that drama. I know where to take you." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "I know you need to take care of that." And I was like, "Take care of what? You need to take care of that. Get rid of that." I was like, "Why would I do that?" I absolutely loved him, and I figured he'd been abandoned. This one was never coming back. Send him something in the mail. And even though I wasn't ready, I didn't understand that kind of stuff, and I didn't know what to do with that kind of stuff. I just figured you Abstain. If you don't, you protect. If you produce, you keep. Simple as that. And you ask for repentance, and you uh, clean yourself up and live a better existence from that point. That's what I believed in. So she was like, I know where to take you. I was like, where? And so she told me about a place to take me. And I was like, I don't know about all of that. I don't believe I don't know what's going on. I understand it, but not really. Like how it works and stuff. And I don't like that idea. But at the same time, um, I knew that that was not a good situation to be in because he still had a marital status. So she knew I liked Taco Bell. It's a shame. But she and I was pretty poor. So, and she had a little money. She said, I tell you what, it's not going to hurt. Been there myself. So she like Miss Experience. She was a little bit older than me, a few years older. She said, if you go, you'll feel much better for it. Move on with your life, be over with. I'll pay for you. I was like, I don't have any money. She was like, I'll get you $20 worth of Taco Bell. I was like, well, $20 worth of Taco Bell? I'm in. So I told him about it. And he was like, she told me how much it cost. And I told him, and he was like, okay. And it was sad. And, there were tears. And there was a reality. And I was thinking about that $20 worth of Taco Bell, too. So I went. And I went through it. And things worked out in a healthy manner. That doesn't mean it's good and that I believe in it. I'm much older than that now. What I'm saying is I didn't have any complications. And so when it was time to go, I went to Taco Bell and I literally got $20 worth of tacos and ate every last one on the way home because of an hour and a half trip. And because I was young, not young and dumb, just young. It was over with. Move on with life. It was a situation that, who knows what could go on with this sort of thing. It was over with. So when I got back to my area, it was done. Well, a few weeks after that, guess who comes back to town? Because I still love me. I just took care of that at the urgence and advice and Taco Bell uh, offering of my good friend. And there was some relief because, life went on. At the time of that level of maturity in my thinking, I absolutely don't believe in that now. And not in a hypocritical way, like, well, I did it, but you don't do it. No, I I didn't understand it that much then, didn't really believe in it then. I had to kind of be talked into it, explained, and convinced, suggested into it, encouraged into it, if you will. Um, that's a no, ma'am, for me. Just saying. And so this dream can get wrapped up on this love, unfortunate story with, someone who was really married, though abandoned. Well, how about she showed back up with the kids? 9 months. It's out of nowhere. So whatever she went for, that must didn't work out. She might have been doing the same thing I did with somebody else. A hot mess, people. Got some other ones for you like that too. I'm just being real. See, people don't want to come on and be real, but the more real we are, the more human we are, the more loving we are and caring we are and can relate to one another, maybe we can get along better. Just saying. Instead of all this commotion and chaos and ridiculousness. So she showed back up. I was invited to a Tupperware party with the same friend that who was friends of somebody that was friends of the wife. That encouraged me to go and take care of that, the love child. And do you know I was sitting at the Tupperware party and they had all kind of little good foods and we were young and I didn't have hardly any money, so I was kind of hungry. I was looking at those things like, let me go fix me a little plate. And I had my little plate of little tuna cut sandwiches and little cookies and this and that. La 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 la, all cute, just sitting there, that thing behind me. And I was sitting right down, and I'm fixing to get in this Lime Street. I was sitting down, and my good friend, she was sitting to my left. And guess who was sitting to my right? And it was in a lot of space in this lady's, I guess, townhome or whatever it was. Interior home design, whatever, trying to sell stuff. And it was mostly, women older than us and certainly older than me. We were the two youngest there. So I was just with my friend. So I just wanted some free food, right? I'm trying to buy no interior decorating for what? I ain't no money. So my girlfriend kept bumping me and hitting me, and I was like, "What's wrong with you? I'm trying to eat this tuna, this free stuff." And she was doing this. And I was kind of looking at her, and her eyes were huge, and she was like, and I knew the name of my the person that I fell in love with spouse. And next thing you know, somebody said her name. And I was thinking, I just froze. Like, this can't be happening. Because she had already heard that there was someone in the AO, in the area, that had been getting to know her spouse while she was gone for 9 months. And my friend, she was like, and I was looking at her like, what's wrong with you? And then I put the two and two together, the name and my friend doing this. And we were all sitting just like thigh to thigh. There's not a lot of seating rooms, a lot of women there. And then I did this and I looked and it was her. And both of our thighs were touching each other. And I thought, time to go. I've said that the lady I think was coming around with a trash bag, the hostess. I still had food and I didn't care nothing about that food. I was like, here you go. I was like, she like, ran out of there so fast or whatever. I wasn't trying to have no drama and stuff. Y'all get the point. See? That's why these types of situations, even though they happen all the time, they can happen. Some people do not foresee them. I certainly didn't. It's no excuses when it comes to the spiritual part for those who believe. Those are believers. However, let's not be judgmental because you can get blindsided, right-sided, knocked upside your head, and all of that. And that was my experience on that one. And after I left that home interior, Tupperware decorating party, whatever, I knew that I was like, cut. This isn't gonna work. I don't want anybody getting in trouble. I don't need drama. And I love this man to no end. But just my upbringing, my own desire for continued inner happiness, inner peace, keeping the peace, and all of that good stuff. He, called and said he was coming, ran over, I think when she was somewhere, whatever, to try to visit me or whatever. And I said, don't ever come over here again. And he was like, what do you mean? Or whatever, crying and broken heart. I'm thinking to myself, man, you got 99,000 problems. You gotta cry yourself right out the door because my heart's broken too. But that's not going to satisfy anybody. The Lord, you, me, nothing, nobody. As long as you, regardless of the reason she left, regardless of what she went and did, regardless of what you suspect of her, regardless of why she was gone for 9 months, regardless, it is a spouse, there are children. This is done. And I closed my door. And there was, all of this was hard for him. And then it just ended up going up in a small, tiny little spot. That's where he was left in my heart. And I think I'll say goodnight because I'm tired. I've been doing these live streams all day. And I think what I did is I logged out and I went through another mechanism on, as far as I don't know, between Firefox and Waves and all these other stuff. And I noticed this one has been, it appears that it has been a better stream. So again, forgive me for the streams of it being all over the place. That was not my intent. I don't like that. I like the effort that I put forward to be clear. But can't, I didn't want to delete the videos. Can't get it, turn back the clock. So good night to all. Thank you for joining me. Hit the notification bell, make comments, thumbs up, and see you for the next Marcy Talks About It. Just about everything. Thanks for joining me, guys. Be well.